everyone, it's Hayes and welcome to Coffee Talk. This is a new game we're going to be playing for episode or two. I don't know why I say episode, a video or two. I don't know if I'm going to like it. We'll see how it goes, see how much you like it. Seattle 2020. A city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the great war between races is but a footnote in history. Is this game about racism in some way? I didn't explore much about the game because I want to go in kind of blind so I enjoy it more. A time when anyone could dream of being whatever they want to be and have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. Is this person okay?
No, not really.
But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. I don't know much about Seattle other than it's in the state of Washington, and that's it. It's when elves have left the forest to build their startups. I had no idea this had fantasy characters in. Alright! When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automated empire. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Alrighty, I didn't know it was going to have some fantasy characters in it. I like the way it's including the credits with it. Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some strangers' memories. I can't say I really talk to strangers in cafes and stuff. I usually go there to read a book and stay by myself. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop, obviously. That's what we're here for. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. AKA night, what a weird way to phrase it. A place where, oh, I pressed it. We'll never know. And these are their stories. I love how it looks, the style of it. Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. I'm just completely unable to talk at all then. Hello? Hiya! Well, oh, it's you. Do I know them? Oh, it's Freya. Hey Hayes, how's the night so far? I apparently know you. It's calm, as usual. We've got a slight problem though. We've run out of coffee. That would be a problem. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I was correct, we ran out of coffee. I don't have half of my ingredients today. I like coffee. I don't even like coffee. Man, that's a bummer. Oh, yeah. There was a... Does anyone else remember if you're British? KFC, like the fried chicken chain, changed suppliers and ran out of chicken. It was hilarious. Don't worry, I'm worried. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. So I got the coffee, not other things. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. I mean, I'm a writer, I take things pretty fast, but anyway. Yeah, writer's block again. You got that right. You just gotta force it.
What?
What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to know what's on fire? Ah, pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? What is an espresso? I'm gonna learn so much about this game because when I go out for a drink, I just have hot chocolate. Yes, please. And if you got how to make it, just check your phone, okay? I'm gonna need it because I don't even know what one of those is. Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Might be wasting a while. Right, my phone. Hold on. We've got things to do. What's this? Oh, it's my friends. So this is Freya. So they write. And I see friends only, close friends only. So our goal of the game is to presumably get closer to everyone. Got it? Then we have Georgie, I hope I'm saying that right, Seattle Police Department. I only get to know his birthday, good to know. And Gala. Is that the person or the cat? Well, there's more than one cat, I'm assuming it's the person. We don't know anything about them. Hold on, I'm looking at everything else first. Your free trial will start tomorrow. Thank you for subscribing to our Fiction Plan free trial. We will have active subscription to our Fiction Plan and we'll start receiving your daily short stories tomorrow. Ah, cool. My music app? Oh, I can change it? We'll go with this one, we can change it. Right, brew pad, where all the coffee. Ooh. Ooh, undiscovered. How can you have a drink undiscovered? So either exists or it doesn't drink. Or it doesn't drink, or it doesn't exist. No, she wanted espresso. A triple one. How is that the recipe? Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. But how do I find the recipe? How do I access the rest?
5 minutes later.
Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. Is that just a clue to how much coffee needs to be in it? We're gonna need coffee. And that's it. It's hotter and more bitter than night itself. So if we go on... Coffee. Coffee. Loads of coffee. Ah, okay, I see. So you use the clue. I thought it was actually going to give me the recipe. It kind of is a recipe, so it's going to be extremely bitter because it's just straight coffee brew. Don't know if this is correct. I don't know what an espresso is. I'm learning neat coffee, like neat bleach. Yeah, serve it. We'll find out. One cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Is it correct? Ah, exactly what I need! I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, where were we? Writer's block, you just gotta force it. You plan to do something? Yes, that. It's not what I hate writing stories for a newspaper, you know. But it seems like the right time for something bigger. I know exactly what you mean, mate. So, a novel? Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. It usually is quite simple, to be fair, Freya. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. I like the way she laughs, a little shivering on my shoulders. Like that. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. Is she thinking of quitting? You said something I should have thought about myself. You've quit your job. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? You? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. Oh. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? I don't know what she's talking about anymore. Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. Do you mean like that high up in the company big guys? Or like, was he like figurative, like big? So naturally, I pitched my book idea. Did it go okay? Come on! I'm in suspense! Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. No, it wasn't. That's a good thing. So how did they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. Okay, good news. So he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month. Oh, I thought he was like challenge you to like a fight. It's like so excited. He got his fists out. He'll pull some strings. I get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for publishing. Yeah, that's amazing news for you. You can totally do it in a month. Easy, no problem. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? No. That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours. Oof, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Yes. Ouch. Well, at least you got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Oh! Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0. Yikes. Hey, that's rude. I can help you. I'm a published author. Alright, I wrote my first novel in 25 days. No problem. I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well, I was so bad that, well, after reading it, oh god, I decided to just delete everything immediately. So, 0? Huffed. Yes. I really need to finish it at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish through editing. That's good thinking, yeah. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off, that's what I was about to say. I know, you don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. You're sat here talking to me, not writing. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Oh, really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Hiya, what would you like that I do not know how to make? Welcome. Hi. Hello. Good evening. I bet the novel's gonna like be completed by the end of the game and it's gonna be about the coffee shop. Bet you any money. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order though. A hot chocolate. It's my favourite drink. The only drink I order, in fact. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. I'm not planning to be awake all night. Okay, it's not an espresso. So definitely no coffee. So a hot chocolate, how about something chocolatey? Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly. It's perfect for this weather, absolutely. It's also perfect during a heat wave. I will have a hot chocolate in any weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. It's no problem. You're welcome. Do you want a hot chocolate? Anything with chocolate in, please. Okay, so anything. So I'm going to be using this a lot. There's no way Dark chocolate, that's the only one I have. A warm and calming darkness. Oh, sorry. I'm not quite used to the UI. So this is coffee, this is, yeah, matcha. So chocolate powder. Does she want... I put milk in my hot chocolate. This is dark chocolate though. I'm gonna do, sorry, chocolate, milk. That's gonna be quite bitter though. Maybe reset and we'll do chocolate, milk. That's gonna be, oh, just brew it. She said anything with chocolate. This has chocolate in it. Serve it. I hope you like it, whatever it is I just made. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. Is it good? So warm. So you're waiting for your boyfriend? She liked it, I think. Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in 1 night. I thought this place would be more crowded. No, as you can see, it's dead. Considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. This is after midnight? Who wants coffee after midnight? The only thing I drink after midnight is water, assuming I'm up that late. After like 8 PM, I'm not drinking anything other than water. God. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight. It's mostly empty, because everyone else is in bed like a sensible person. Now that you mention it, or at work for a night shift. Is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Yeah, I don't think so either. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. There's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. Who? Not me. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking, go ahead, you're gonna know anyway. But how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret. Am I a vampire? Hayes here is damn rich, that's a secret. Damn right it is. Oh really? No. She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it, Hayes can manage. Am I a vampire? I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. As far as you know, you don't work here, so you'll have to still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? Can we know your name, please? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. When do you sleep? I'm assuming her newspaper job is during the day. When do you sleep in? Not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. It sounds like she's slow. You can find some of her stories in the evening whispers. Shut up. Wow, that's really interesting. It is. What kind of things do you cover? We don't know your name. I cover the stories of people around town because she spies on them. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. Good. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then are you going to write a new piece? I should be, but I don't even know what to write about. This is the boyfriend. Hello, what would you like to drink? Welcome. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not a big fan of that scarf, mate. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Thank you very much. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on top. Something bitter to keep you awake with milk. So let's do a coffee. Milk. Yeah. So like a milky coffee. Does this have a name? I don't know. And you want latte art, you weirdo. Oh, do I have to? Oh. See, I only get hot chocolates which don't usually come with art because it's a hot chocolate, not a latte. Let's just, I don't know these terms. Pour, milk, etch, invert. Let's just pour. Oh, I gotta move the oh god. This isn't going. There's too many different angles here. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the artwork. It's a masterpiece. I don't know if you can see the trophy things, but it's just said it's a masterpiece. I got a trophy, it's not a masterpiece. Here's your order. Haha, is this what you call latte art? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's cute. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Whatever it was I made you. Anyway, I was distracted by some work, plus there's the rain. The rain. It's okay, Baileys. Like the drink. I was having a chat with them. Oh yeah? I haven't properly introduced myself. Baileys, apparently. I'm Baileys. I know, she just said. Oh my, where are my manners? I have been waiting for this. I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. I hope I'm saying that right. Hi, I'm Freya. I'm Hayes. Nice to meet you. Hey, did you know Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, you can work together. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you're in the contract with Steve? All these great names and there's Steve! Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh really? Freya doesn't like Steve? No, he isn't. Oh, okay. But I've dealt with worse clients. Fair enough. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I won't be able to stand working with him directly. Aha, come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. Absolutely. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? I would hope they're all in bed by this time and wouldn't bother coming out. They're horrible. The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That's true, I didn't think of that. That sounds really bad. Yeah, it's not good business, this idea. It's bad business model. Nah, they're easy to handle. Just lock the door. That's because you're good with your fists. This is new information to me. Not as good as your coffee making skill though, although my latte art does leave a lot to be desired. Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I need to start writing. Alright, goodbye. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So, I'll leave you to. Bye! In the hands of our friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man.
Pizza time.
Thank you. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at that table in the corner. There's more to this. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Ah, okay. Have fun. Heh. Heh heh. I'll try. Oh, it's sarcastic laughing. I wondered why. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. Bye. Should we move to the other seats too? Nah, here is good. Okay then. So how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. Am I just sat here eavesdropping? I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is, but today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. Probably got a raise. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this one is a pain in the ass. What a way to talk about your clients. You know, those memes that depict terrible clients? No? Well, she fits all the bills. Do you mean like Karen's? I could go forever complaining about her, but they want to help me a bit. Very true. You should make a meme about her. Is that really how we're gonna deal with this? Make memes? And lose my current project for a minute of laughter? That might be worth it. Oh, okay. You should ask Hayes here how to deal with annoying clients. Throw coffee at them. I don't know what I do. Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fist to take care of. I do have my own methods, like the coffee. But it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. No, that's one good lesson to learn for the day. Oh, someone's calling. We gonna answer the phone or just ignore it? Your parents? Yes. So you've talked to them? I did. They not know you're dating? I'm assuming they're different kinds of fantasy creatures since he looks like an elf to, I'm not sure what they're looking like in this game. To me, he's an elf and she's like I want to say an orc with the horns. So they're different kinds of fantasy creatures. So I'm assuming things aren't going well in terms of like their parents and what they think. No. What did they say? A lot. I want to know the goss. Come on, don't dot me. They won't give us a chance at all. See, I knew it. Anyone but an elf. He is an elf. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. It might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last time. Ooh, I want to know what they said. That would be horrible, but tell me anyway. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? Forget it. I want to know, me too! Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, about our immortality. You're immortal, alright? And how even if I outlive you... Okay. What? Nothing! I didn't even think immortality would be something I'd have to consider, but alright. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf. That's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. Oh, you're a succubus. dot dot dot. That's exactly what they said. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. Oh my, don't break up in front of me. It doesn't have to be. You know, our families will never agree. Forget them, just do what you want. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been. I didn't expect this. Without them knowing. And then what? Oh, her horns are like glowing. Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? Does succubus live forever? I don't know. We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. Can't you? I don't see why not. And you won't get permission because you're too old. How old is he? Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. Mate, you're not making him do that. He is taking the decision for himself. You'll lose your immortality. Oh, is that how it works? Interesting. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I mean, not that I am immortal, not that anyone is, but if I was immortal and my partner wasn't and they were gonna die someday because they weren't immortal, I'd be like, I'd rather not have immortality because I wouldn't want to live without them and seeing my whole family and their children and their children's children dying around me, you know what I mean? I'd think I'd want a mortal life because I couldn't handle having to watch everyone die around me and not being able to get attached to anyone because they're going to die, whether they're a person or an animal, they're gonna die. So I think Bailey's is right. Like, assuming she isn't immortal, then I'd want to be mortal to be with her. And not that they die together on the same day, but they wouldn't have to live long without each other. Maybe that's weird. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. He's being lovely about it. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. Yes, Baileys. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. Yes! I can't think about this clearly right now. And I'm just stood here listening to all of it. We'll talk later. Lua, wait! I agree with everything you were saying, Baileys. I'm sorry I had to listen to our problems. I mean, if I was in a relationship arguing with my boyfriend in a public place, I would demand we took it somewhere a bit more private. I know there's like literally no one in here, but it's very small, and I think Freya probably heard all of it. It's okay, it's alright, don't worry. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope ours will have a happy ending. Oh, I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I always thought Bailey's was still talking. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? No. That's a bummer. This is a coffee shop, not an off license or a bar. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Whatever one of those is. Green tea lattes? I'll take one. I'm assuming it's coffee mixed with, I'll check. Coffee mixed with, milk. It says green tea, milk, both sweet and savoury with a hint of bitterness for the heart. I would have mixed the matcha with the coffee for the bitterness, however I'm pretty sure matcha is bitter on its own, so we'll do green tea, milk. And I don't think it would let me brew the matcha with the coffee, so we're not gonna bother with latte art. I hope. That's not a thing I have to get good at. This is good, thank you for this, no problem. I'm getting so good at this. By the way, are you married? We only met 2 minutes ago, calm down. Me? No. Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop. Okay, but I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. Absolutely not. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? I don't know, mate. You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can if you try hard enough. Alright, Bayless. At least that's what my old man said. He really is one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. I agree. At least you have an eternity to learn and change, that's true. Or an eternity to be an eternal arsehole. Yeah. Anyway, I need to go now and probably drink myself until the sun rises. There's still a while till sunrise. Do I know what time it is? I don't. More time for me to drink them. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. See you visit again. Freya heard all of that 100%. That's what our story's gonna be about. Hiya! You were listening from the corner. This place doesn't seem very big. Of course she was. Yes, poor souls. I know, it's not good. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. Did you finish everything? And you have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Alright, you're going to close the shop up after this. We are only open after midnight. How long do you stay open and expect to turn a profit? That's pretty early. Yeah, it is, I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, you have a good night then. You too. Farewell. Oh, ginger precise over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. I feel like I need to memorize these drinks. I'm assuming actual baristas have to memorize them, because whenever I go in a coffee shop I never see them looking at like recipes or whatever, you know? They just do it. Okay, so it's the next day and we have the evening whispers. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Great! I don't know when this game came out, but it's set in 2020, so very fitting. It's not that it was a zombie virus, you know. Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurants. Is that what happened to us? FIRE plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. I'm assuming the immigration in this game is more like about the different races of fantasy people rather than like from different countries though, like it is in our world. I'm assuming. I kind of liking the twist with the fantasy though. It makes it just a smidge more interesting. Like it'd still be a good game if it was all humans, but it just gives it an extra layer which I really like. Right, start the day. Hello. Well, it's really start the night rather than start the day, isn't it? Oh, hi again, Freya. You came in and managed to get to your seat without me seeing you. Good evening. Good gracious. What is wrong with you? Can you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. Did you write something? What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. It's about the other two. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. Knew it! Called it! What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? It's gonna be like, I just finished reading it before the coffee gets cold. I've forgotten who it's by. It's a Japanese author. It's about time travel. Yes, it's not very good. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. She could just change the name. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know? Look, barista lady who shares the same name as me, the amount of things I hear in public that I reuse in my novels. No one's gonna know. Just do it. Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know, of course. You can't get more different than that. I'd agree. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about the coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me from coming. I could. But you're the only customer I have. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my most loyal customer. Like I say, without her, no one else would come. We get no money. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. You gotta rip them off. Do you not want a drink? Oh, I know you. You're on my friend list. Georgie, good evening, y'all. It's not really in the British vernacular to say y'all. Y'all? I'll just say you all, because I don't really know how to pronounce it properly. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Hayes, no need to be that formal with me. I'm sorry, I'm British. Haha, we're both on duty here, hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. Espresso, you have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea, I'm out of tea. I've got to protest like I'm British, you should have tea. I don't even like tea. You still remember my favourite, right? No. Coffee with a hint of sweetness, thank you. So that's coffee with sugar, coffee with chocolate. Make sure not to use milk. Got it. Alright, thanks to your Tomodachi profile. Everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Good to know. What would happen if I gave it him? Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Okay, well, you want some coffee, so what's this? Ginger? Would adding ginger help? He said he wanted it sweet though. That would be really sweet if you had double honey. I've never heard of a coffee shop putting honey in their drinks. I don't know. Let's just serve it. I hope you like it really sweet. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. I didn't realise it was a combination. Thank you. By the way, I love this music by the way. I haven't ordered anything myself, I'm aware. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here please. What are you having? You still need to ask her. Do you want a triple espresso again? You never know. Espresso of course, the one and only espresso. 1, 2, 3, coffee, go! What would that do to you? Just neat coffee, God. Serve it. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. Oh, that's cute. I'm not even sure whether it's a compliment or not. It's a compliment, absolutely it's a compliment. God for it. This is perfect. So how's everyone going? Everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual. Awful. Alright, I thought it was going a bit better than that. She's making a risky deal with her boss. I know, I told her. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one of that. It's not that dangerous, calm down. Okay. A deal she regretted. He really should be more concerned than I feel like he's sounding. Not that much. Folks, seriously, care to share the details properly? You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. He might arrest you, it's not legal. Something like writing her own novel. Shocking. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least not yet. She can work here. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Hayes said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. My novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically I'm still doing work for the company. Well, fair enough. She'll be really pissed off if she finds out though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically, I might have to arrest you. It's not a crime. I wouldn't have said it was a crime. Hey, you do that all the time too. These are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to, but still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. I don't think it's that bad of a situation. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's not great, but it's not amazing. It's just a fact. Haha, I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during working hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have actually. Oh good, what will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. So Georgie's never going to say a single word in here anymore. You're letting her do that? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. Fair enough. They'll get fired. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment or are you making fun of me, eh? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Because you came in and didn't order your drink straight away? I don't know. Hayes are probably worried about losing customers due to a breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatise most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. How is it worse? That's better. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be inspiration for what I write. By the way, is someone stationed here? I assume you've heard lots of stories from people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. No. You helped me once with the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What? Really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker. The one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him? Oh yeah, that guy. I don't know. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. You took it quite well, to be honest. So there's a busker whose girlfriend died during an investigation. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. Oh, you helped him? He never complained that you used his story for the paper? I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. Oh, an interesting thing. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? That was a really interesting story. I wish we stayed longer on that. Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me. Lately this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. Is it Freya? She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is, but she has bright green hair. Oh, come on. I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. That's a good joke. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Ugh. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, that's very different short stories and novel writing. By the way, why this coffee shop? It's the only one here at this time. Because I spend a lot of my time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nope. The first time. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her co-workers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. Hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Bye!
Bye.
Why don't you just get the coffee to go then? It's not really breaching time, I don't know. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. I can't promise you that. Okay then, see you later everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. I think I need to go back to my writing. I agree. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing! And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. With an espresso? Here, take a glass of water, thank God. Oh, you're just the best, Hayes. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. That should do for the experiment. What are you doing? Ah, someone is coming. Experiment? Hi! Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Hi, Hayes. Hold on, I want to check my phone. Do I have any updates on here? Oh, I added them. So am I kind of friends with them now? Oh, I'm not friends with her. So, oh, I see, as it goes down. Ah. Oh, you aspire to be someone like Haruki Murakami? Why? I just realised I switched the letters. No. I don't like their writing. Anyway, can we sit here? Of course you can. Obviously, it's a coffee shop. Sure thing so. You okay? This place you recommended? I'm assuming vampire and werewolf just from looks, but I don't know. You don't like it? It's fine. Sorry. I know it's not the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first, okay? Anything with coffee and ginger, please. So coffee and ginger. Do I want to make it? Hold on, reset. I want coffee, ginger. I'll add another coffee. Let's brew it. 2 coffee and a ginger. I'm not sure. I don't know anyone who puts ginger in coffee either. Serve it. What have I just made? Your order is ready, sir. Good. Thank you. How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it's to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. 2 coffee and a ginger, I think. I've already forgotten what I made. No problem. Serve. Here's your order. Did I do the right one? Oh, I just did coffee, ginger, coffee. It's the same ingredients but a different order. I'm pretty sure this is not what he ordered. Oh, let me correct that. Never mind. I'm sorry for the mistake. It's the same drink. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes just after a few years though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. But even this coffee shop. I believe this was a bar back then. When did this coffee shop open? We opened around 6 years ago, Mr. Hyde. My name is Hyde, like Jekyll and Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? Because I'm listening. I am. I used to live here decades ago though. What brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. For blood sucking. I'd probably be here for a few weeks. I don't even know if he's a vampire, I'm just guessing. He travels a lot. I see. You two know each other a long time, I assume? You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind, I guess. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires we signed in 1865. Wow. So when you said you guys met in the 60s, you were talking about the 1860s. So the shifty looks, you can say yes or no. We already had an immortal elf in here. Heh. No, we met in the 1960s. Oh. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Okay. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. Yeah, I'd agree. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. I moved. Bankrupt. Huh. Ah, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering. Will history repeat itself? What happened last time? I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. I won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Garland. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kind of. With the news about the newfound virus going viral, the hospital's been extremely crowded. Oh, I see. I just thought it was like a turquoise t-shirt. Scrubs, isn't it? Sorry. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure about that one. I mean, it's causing zombies, isn't it? So, but most people who come in are just, I don't want to use this word, but they're just paranoid. No, fair enough. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital. What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position. Well, that's great, but I declined. Pourquoi? I prefer doing this. Heh. Heh. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Other people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that blood marketplace app. Convenient! Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast get their supply from the hospital. They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with lots of sales promos. Use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember. Is that possible for a vampire? Don't know. But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? I didn't know that was possible. It's not that easy, but it's nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking, but going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Which surely isn't possible. Not real blood. Oh, synthetic blood. I was going to say you need it surely if you're a vampire. Synthetic blood? It's to be too complicated to explain. Fake blood. But basically some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind, without relying on real blood. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns, yes. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good? If mixed with other ingredients, are you thinking of making a coffee with it? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? You might attract new customers, I guess, and turn off others. Fair point. You have to serve it to everyone. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood, although some do try experimenting with it. Other things? Other things? Mostly booze. Oh, I see. But I know some mix it with the not-so-legal substances. Heh. Like what? And you know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Fair enough. Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. Fury. Furry? Found a less painful method to restrain yourself, as in transformation, during the full moon? Not yet. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Well, I'm giving you two different combinations here. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Why don't you use a fury sedative available on the market? Very nearly said furry again. I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us have our own remedy that we need to find. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury.
None of my business. It's none of my business.
Great. What kind of kinky? Do we have to talk about this in a coffee shop? Like, BDSM? That only happens in porn, good to know. Wait, what? It absolutely doesn't, but alright. It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know? Hey, a friend told me about it. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common, but normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Good to know. I don't need to know this. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the fury. Exactly. So continue with your story. How far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. and probably something lightly caffeinated, like tea. I don't have any. You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today. But the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. Is it also your parents? I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. Aren't you like a receptionist? Why do they need you? I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Ah, fair enough. Alright then. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably just visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. I did not need to know anything in that conversation. Then Freya's gonna come over, isn't she? We're not having a conversation about this, Freya. Hey, are you done with writing for tonight? Kind of. Those two guys, do we have to discuss? Kind of remind me of this video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. Yeah, thanks. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. Okay. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. I wasn't thinking down that road. What? What video do you think I was talking about? I don't know, Freya. You know. Oh, never mind. What have I been watching? You... Me? I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. Okay. You're really bad at it. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't you worry. We will be here tomorrow. Night night. Be careful on your way back. Am I done for the night as well, when Freya leaves? We done? Black magic. Sweet, cool, and magically it wakes you up. Wonderful. And then this is presumably the day after, on Thursday. Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Okay, I think I wanna leave it. Hold on, we'll quickly read this. So, the newspaper, Stop Workplace Racial Profiling, the Orcish Workers Union demands, despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Abound. Vlogging is now part of the curriculum of some private high schools. I can believe that. Right, I think we are going to leave the game there for now. I wasn't sure how much I was going to like it, but I'm really enjoying it. It is very text-based, very text-heavy, not much coffee making involved, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So let us know what you think of it, besties, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!